All right, let's dive right in. I want you to think about your favorite movies for a second. We're about to pull back the curtain on them and reveal something, well, something that might just blow your mind about how they really work.
Okay, get ready for this. Your favorite movie scene is actually a psychological trap. I mean, just let that sink in for a moment. A trap. Yeah, you heard me right. It's designed with a very specific purpose, to make you feel a certain way, whether you want to or not.
So that brings us to our first big idea here, the psychological trap. You could also call it the illusion of being in control. See, we all like to think we choose to feel sad or tense or excited during a movie, right? But what if that choice was actually made for you long before you even sat down with your popcorn?
Seriously, think about it. You've been there, right? You're watching a movie and suddenly this wave of sadness or anxiety just washes over you. But nothing tragic is even happening on screen. The characters are just, talking. But you feel it in your gut. Well, I'm here to tell you that is absolutely not an accident.
That's because the real storyteller in that moment, it's not the dialogue. It's not even the incredible visuals. The real master manipulator is the sound.
And that's what we're going to decode today. This idea called sonic architecture. Just think of it like a hidden blueprint for your emotions.
So what is this sonic architecture thing exactly? Well, here's the definition. It's the calculated craft of using sound to bypass your conscious mind and dictate your emotional response. The two big words there are calculated and bypass. This isn't just some nice background music, folks. This is a deliberate, intentional design meant to sneak right past your rational brain.
So no, it's not just music. It is calculated sonic manipulation. Every single note, every chord, every swell of the strings, it's all a tool. It's a psychological instrument, and it's been built for one very specific purpose, to make you feel something.
Okay, so that's the what. Now for the how. How in the world do they actually pull this off? Well, let's talk about the composer's secret tools. We're going to open up the toolbox and see exactly how these musical geniuses hijacked your brain.
So inside this composer's toolbox, you've got a few key things. You've got harmonic dissonance, rhythmic shifts, all sorts of hidden orchestral tricks. Now today, we're really going to zero in on the big one, the heavy hitter, harmonic dissonance.
Let's break down the language of harmony. The concept is actually pretty simple. On one side, you have what's called consonance. Think of it as harmony, resolution. It just feels safe and pleasant, right? Like everything is resolved. But on the other side, you have dissonance, and that's all about tension, instability, even fear. It's that sound that just feels kind of off, unresolved, and it instinctively puts your brain on high alert.
And this is the key. Composers use that dissonance, those jarring, unstable sounds, to trigger fear or tears inside you before you even realize what's happening. It's like a direct, unfiltered hotline straight to your emotions.
So here's how they hijack your brain. It's basically a three-step move. First, there's the cue. A dissonant chord gets slipped in, maybe super subtly in the background. Then, step two, the bypass. That sound just sails right past your logical, conscious mind. And finally, step three, the reaction. A primal emotion, fear, anxiety, whatever, is triggered automatically. You feel it way before you even have a chance to think about it.
I mean, this quote really says it all. Hollywood uses sound to program your reactions to the narrative. They're literally programming you. And this isn't some obscure, artsy trick. This is a core, foundational technique of pretty much all modern filmmaking.
All right, so now that we know the trick, what do we do with this information? Well, this is where it gets fun. This is about listening with new ears, because now you're in on the secret.
So let's just put it out there. If you think you're totally in control of how you feel while you're watching a movie, might want to think again. That sonic architecture, it's like the invisible director of your emotional journey.
But hey, this isn't a spoiler. Don't worry, I'm not trying to ruin the magic of movies for you. Honestly, it's the opposite. Knowing this is like getting a key to a whole new level of appreciation for the artistry. You get to see the scaffolding, the brilliant construction happening behind the scenes.
So, let's do a quick recap of the crucial points. Number one, film scores aren't just music. They are psychological tools. 2. Composers use this sonic architecture to basically steer your feelings. 3. This whole process bypasses your conscious brain. And 4. The most important part, you can now listen as an active, informed viewer. You know the game.
And that leaves us with one last question to chew on. Now that you know the score, who's really directing your feelings? Is it the director whose name is all over the poster?
Or is it the composer, the one you probably never even see? Something to think about next time you're sitting in that dark theater.